I think in the UAE, of course, we always look at solutions and technologies and innovations, but I think a big aspect also is retrofitting. We have a lot of existing buildings that need to be retrofitted with technologies, very simple, that to reduce the amount of water, to make sure that there's no leakage. One is that. The second is also the construction industry is also very water intense. So we need to look at the way we build on using pre-made and sized elements that come into construction. The use of cement also is very negative in terms of water. I mean, there are very, very different aspects on the building and then on the operation of a building. AC requires also a lot of water. So it's really about following specific guidelines to use the right materials and reduce the amount of water and energy we need within a building. But then a lot of it also is behavior. And you can have the best building in the world, but if we put the AC at 16, that doesn't all the time. If we keep the faucets open, if by cleaning the building, even in facility management, you see how water is used. It's too much. We need to go into waterless solutions as well. Also, we need to look at kind of taxation with respect to water. Water is not valued enough here for what it is. Yeah.
The way to drive lowering consumption of electricity and water, what we did is we put KPIs for the head of sustainability that sit on the KPI of the head of the region, that sit on the KPI of the CEO of the company. So you can drive it that way. You become kind of innovative in terms of finding solutions to reduce your water consumption. So we consume 70% of the water into agriculture, but 30 to 40% of the food that we grow goes to waste. Management of resources that could play a huge impact.
We do a lot of things to help reduce waste, but as manufacturers, what can we do? I mean, and we do as much as we can as far as treating the water and sustaining it, but then other things. Eliminating waste in buildings is huge. I sat on a panel with a gentleman from ICB Brookfield. They calculate a 40% waste in concrete in every building here. Concrete's water intensive. So, you know, and one of the things as industries we can do is use the digital side of that process to eliminate that waste. And so when you start putting a lot of the technical details and product details in a digital format, then all of a sudden that becomes succinct. And if we can have that water intensity part of that building process as one of those KPIs, I think that can help us as well. I'm amazed to see that a cup of coffee uses so much water. You stop and think about it, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Talk about cotton in the textile industry and how much water cotton uses in the processing and the spinning and the dyeing and all of that. From an industry standpoint, we need to do more. We're led by KPIs from our customers and clients. We're led by innovation and understanding what is our footprint and then what we can do to manage that or mitigate that footprint. And I think the digital evolution that's happening today is a great opportunity for us to better manage.
In Dubai, Majda Futain malls, they went very radical in terms of usage of water in the bathrooms. So they're all sensor activated. They use much less water because they put the special filter. Exactly. So it gives you enough pressure to wash your hands, but it doesn't use a lot of water. So the solutions are there, and I think they need to be pushed, whether from the corporates or from the policy side as well. Right?